The Giving Your Best Award salutes local volunteers for going above and beyond in the CSRA.
The Giving Your Best partners congratulate Meredith Gentry, who is making a difference for stray animals in the CSRA. From fostering to fundraising to organizing TNR clinics, her determination has saved many cats and dogs' lives.
Giving Your Best is brought to you by Science Co., Piedmont Augusta, Security Federal Bank, and News Channel 6.
The cost of health care is in 50 years.
The Live 5 for 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
Now, on News Channel 6 at 6, fears of a strike by Augusta transit workers.
We'll hear from the union president as your News at 6 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery.
I'm Brad Means. We do thank you for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins in Augusta, where transit workers are on the brink of a strike.
It would shut down the city's public transportation system and affect thousands of people who depend on it. Kim Vickers.
Kim Vickers, WJBF News Channel 6.
All right, Kim, thank you. It's time now for a check of the weather.
Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci. A lot quieter now than it was this time yesterday.
Definitely. It's a pretty nice Friday for us, with most of the CSRA staying dry, but I am tracking some isolated showers and storms. Let's start out down towards the southwest. We did have more lightning and heavier rain here about an hour ago. Now just some light shower activity along the border of Johnson and Washington counties. As we move up towards the northeast near Ridge Spring and Monetta, we do have a heavier downpour with a couple lightning strikes there. But our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam looking great here from Wellstar MCG Health, a mix of sun and clouds. In Augusta today, we started out at 71 degrees, then we were 4 degrees below average in the afternoon with a high of only 90. And now we're down to 88 in Augusta and Aiken, 86 in Allendale. Louisville, you're at 92 degrees, 90 in Gibson, and 93 in Lincolnton. So that's about as hot as it gets today. Of course, with the humidity, it's feeling a few degrees hotter than that with that heat index between the mid to upper 90s. We have winds out of the southeast, a little breezy in South Carolina, 11 miles per hour in Aiken, 10 in Edgefield and Saluda. So here's your evening forecast. We will start to become mostly clear later on tonight with a low chance of rain. We'll be in the upper 70s by 10 p.m. And as we look ahead here, rain chances will increase to 40% tomorrow. I'll have your futurecast coming up, but back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Jenna. The start to this new school year delayed in one local county. It comes after reports of snake sightings near schools. Here's Chartavius Edmond. He talked to people in Sparta, Georgia, who say safety is their biggest concern. We talked to a man who has grandchildren and great-grandchildren in the school system. Says he'd like to see more inspections and certainly more information from the district. Now, if there are snakes here, we wanted to know what a wildlife expert with the state had to say. He let us know that DNR has not been contacted by Hancock County Schools, so we can't talk about this situation. But DNR does say if you see snakes a lot, it doesn't point to an infestation necessarily.
The word infestation is probably not a very good term to use for these situations. That implies that the animals are congregating somewhere that they want to be, in a building, in a house, like in the same way we say we have an infestation. But seeing snakes outside is normal. It's not necessarily a cause for concern.
Well, we did reach out to Hancock County Schools to confirm what was found, but they haven't responded. A flyer on their Facebook page says students go back Monday.
The Georgia State Charter Schools Commission has approved 4 new public charter schools set to open next school year. That includes a statewide online charter school, along with 4 new campuses planned for Dublin, Valdosta, and Sandy Springs. Charter school leaders say one of their biggest challenges remains paying for facilities, with some schools spending as much as 20% of their budget on rent, maintenance, and construction.
What is needed for their local community to then be able to incorporate that and make that into a full school design, while also balancing that with the rigorous work that it takes to bring on board a new public school, right? And so bringing together a governing board that's representative of the community, holding town halls, community sessions, meetings, focus groups with the local community so that we know that when this school opens, it is a reflection of the needs and wants of that community.
Supporters say these 4 new schools could help place the more than 21,000 students currently on the waiting list.
Well, you know, back to school traffic can be a challenge for a lot of us in Richmond County, but at a local elementary school, parents are also having to deal with a lot of road construction for the start to the school year. That's because Augusta Utilities on Eisenhower Drive are putting in a new water main. That means everybody at Garrett Elementary has to find a way around all that construction.
They did a really good job to make sure that they put signs up like that we're going to lead everyone to help them like make it make sense. So I don't think it has been a big issue. As long as everybody's paying attention and doing what they need to do, I feel that especially with the cops out here directing everything, the teachers are doing a great job. Everything's been fine.
That detour around Garrett Elementary should stay in place through the end of August. Still ahead, tax-free weekend in South Carolina.
How you can save on back to school next.
Leland Vittert.
You watched it.
News Channel 6 wants to treat you to lunch. Enter to win a meal for up to 10 people at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Who says there's no such thing as a free lunch? So what are you waiting for? Sign up today at WJBF.com/lunchbunch.
The News Channel 6 mobile app is now even better. Download it today.
Well, here we are, tax-free weekend in South Carolina. The state's 6% sales tax will not apply to a lot of purchases.
Ripley Simone explains how shoppers can save.
Tax-free weekend in South Carolina means one thing and one thing only. As long as an item is eligible, it's tax-free. That means you can save money on clothing, school supplies, and more. Tax-free weekend is happening now in South Carolina through this Sunday, August 9th. Shoppers are encouraged to spend this 72-hour period making specific purchases because they won't pay the state's 6% sales tax or any local sales taxes. So what can you buy? The South Carolina Department of Revenue says the broad categories are school supplies, clothing, footwear and accessories, computers and technology, and bed and bath items. But note, not every item within those categories is exempt. Now that you know what you can buy, where can you buy it? In Spartanburg, we found Once Upon a Child, a locally owned retail store.
We have book bags right now. We've actually brought some to show you guys. We are 50% off on all of our back to school right now. That's included with our tax-free. We also provide baby clothes starting from newborn all the way to our youth 12. We also sell shoes, clothes.
Tax-free weekend benefits customers and sellers. Employees at Once Upon a Child told me within just a few hours of the first day of tax-free weekend, they've already made what they would in an entire day. So they want to help customers out even more.
They come in and shop this weekend. We are offering $5 in coupons to anybody who mentions a news story.
Gemma is back with us now for a weather update.
That's right. We do have a typical summertime forecast this weekend, so it'll be hot and humid with afternoon rain and storms. But next week does look a bit drier. I'll have your 10-day forecast when we return.
I think this is my favorite.
Huh. What do you think of this one?
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
A better day starts with a better night's sleep.
Better sleep.
Did you know Ham proposed in this very room 50 years ago this week?
Didn't he drop your ring?
It rolled right under the couch.
Okay, just one last thing.
You remember?
You're not just inviting us into your home, you're inviting us into your life.
Staying ahead of the weather is essential.
I'm Chris Hudson, and I'm proud to sponsor the 10-day forecast on News Channel 6. Chris Hudson Injury Law, from here for you.
Truckville is getting a makeover, and this is your chance to save during the construction reduction selling event at Stokes Hodges Ford. New Ford F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and more, all on sale, and they all must go. 0% financing, 0 payments for 90 days, 0 maintenance for 2 years, and $1,000 towards your down payment. All must go with up to $12,000 off MSRP on new 26 F-150 XLTs while they last. We are wheeling and dealing during the construction reduction selling event at Stokes Hodges Ford.
Think you've seen everything of your favorite
Hodges Ford.
Think you've seen everything of your favorite show? On Three's Company, even though it wouldn't seem like it sometimes, Janet is always covered up. Because she wears pantyhose with everything.
It all makes sense now.
Whether it's a skirt, shorts, or even a nightgown, Janet never bares her legs. It wouldn't have anything to do with a real-life pantyhose contract, right? Take a closer look at Antenna TV.
Antenna TV.
The People's Court, weekday mornings at 10 on News Channel 6. You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back and happy Friday. It's a mostly dry day for a lot of us, but we are tracking some showers and storms down towards the southwest. You can see spotty activity in Washington and Johnson counties, a little bit into Jefferson as well. This was much heavier with some lightning earlier, so definitely seeing some improvement down there. We do have one lightning strike still near Ridge Spring and Monetta. This is in Saluda County. Some heavy rain in one tiny location, but like I mentioned, most of us are dry. This is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Network showing you a mix of sun and clouds. We're sitting at 88 degrees, only feeling like 95, so slightly below average again today. We have a southeast wind of 6 miles per hour, dew points in the low 70s. Here's a look at our Live Viper 6 neighborhood network powered by Tempest in Columbia County. We're at 88 degrees in Harlem, 89 in Grovetown, and over in Appling. Pretty muggy with those dew points in the mid 70s as well. And if you want more information on our Live Viper 6 neighborhood network, be sure to tune in to a very exciting interview with meteorologist Avery Gray and I. We spoke to someone from Tempest, and that'll be streaming on WJBF 6 Plus at 6:30 tonight, right after this newscast. But our satellite and radar looking pretty good. We do have high pressure driving in a southeast wind, so that's bringing us some scattered activity, but not a washout. So if you're headed out late tonight, you don't have to worry about much rain, but we could see some heavier downpours as we go into this weekend because of that Bermuda high continuing to bring in some moisture. So rain chances increasing up to 40% tomorrow. However, that will primarily be in the southern portion of the CSRA, then a 30% chance of rain and storms on Sunday. For the excessive rain outlook, you can see a slight risk of that along the coastline. So heads up if you're going to the beach this weekend. That's where there will be a higher threat of flash flooding, but we still can't rule it out here in the CSRA, especially in our southern counties. Starting out your Saturday dry, though, we'll have some fog, 70 degrees in the morning, and then we'll be up to around 90 in the afternoon. So here's those rainfall totals through Sunday. A lot of places up towards the north of I-20 staying very dry, while we could see some pockets of around 2 to 4 inches in our southern counties. So here's our futurecast tomorrow at 7 a.m. Starting out the day mostly dry with some clouds. Then you can see that rain moves in from the coastline, and it's definitely possible that places like Augusta and Aiken could see a quick downpour, but it won't be an all-day washout. You can see by late Saturday night we're dry. That'll be the case going into our Sunday morning as well, but by Sunday afternoon, you can still spend some time outside. Just keep an eye on radar because we will see some pop-up showers and storms develop, and that will linger through the evening hours. Now, our low temperatures tonight will be in the lower 70s near average. We'll still be a few degrees below average tomorrow with highs only in the upper 80s to around 90 degrees. So here's your 10-day forecast. Each day is getting a little bit hotter. We'll be up to 93 on Monday, keeping that 30% chance of rain. Then mostly sunny throughout the middle of next week with rain chances down to 20% as those high temperatures heat back up to around 95. Now, congratulations to today's umbrella winner. That is Cheryl McRae from Augusta. Cheryl, you can pick up your Viper 6 umbrella here at the station and sign up to win yours on WJBF.com.
Great. Thank you, Jenna.
Thanks, Jenna. Still ahead, Silver Bluff football hitting the gridiron with their new head coach.
Stay tuned for their season preview coming up next in sports.
Bowling is my sport. I'm a bowling warrior, but I was in constant pain for over 5 years.
The WJBF Live Viper 6 Skyview Network is sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
The high school football season kicks off in just a couple of weeks from now, and one program looking to build off some momentum from last year is the Silver Bluff Bulldogs. Now, those in the CSRA may recognize the new Silver Bluff head coach. Former Fox Creek head coach Lem Lackey has now taken over the program. The move happened this offseason when former Silver Bluff coach Matt Hayes left to pursue a leadership role at Strom Thurmond High School. The Bulldogs have officially moved down from Class 3A to 2A, and Coach Lackey is excited to take over a program that's made the postseason over the last few years.
It's always tough when you're leaving a program which you felt like you've done a good job and you've had so many kids that have kind of bought into what you've done. But at the same time, you know, Silver Bluff is one of those places like, you know, it's like, I've said this so many times, it's like that old Corvette. It's still a Corvette. It's a quality program. There's a lot of tradition here. There are a lot of great things about it, and it has the potential to be something really, really awesome.
Now, Silver Bluff squares off against South Aiken on August 21st. Well, the Atlanta Braves are rolling on an 8-game winning streak, and one of their key additions from the trade deadline could help them extend that streak. The Braves acquired former San Francisco Giants pitcher Tyler Mahle at the trade deadline. The right-hander has been effective in limited starts since returning from the injured list in late June, posting a 3.79 ERA in 7 outings, 32 strikeouts, and just 3 home runs allowed. He will take the mound tonight against the New York Yankees. Manager Walt Weiss feels confident in what he's seen so far from the righty.
He's been really competitive in this league, so it's a tough assignment going into Yankee Stadium and facing that lineup. But, you know, Tyler's been around. He can handle himself. He can defend himself out there. You know, he's got pitches for lefties, righties.
Now, first pitch tonight, 7:05 p.m. at Yankee Stadium. Well, tomorrow, Carolina Panthers legend Luke Kuechly will be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He joins quarterback Drew Brees and wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald as some of the names in the 2026 class. The ceremony begins at noon tomorrow in Canton, Ohio. Very exciting for those Panthers fans.
Yeah, I love Luke. All right, thanks a lot, Gianna.
We'll be right back.
When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. When you need a fighter, you need us. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
I've investigated cases.
$300 Ashley cash with a premium mattress purchase. Only at Ashley.
If you're not regularly treating your septic tank, you're risking a backup and significant repairs. Use Rid-X once a month. Simply add and flush to reduce monthly waste buildup by up to 20% and help prevent backups. Try Rid-X.
Your roof is out of sight, out of mind until it starts leaking, and by then, you could be facing a roof replacement bill costing thousands.
Before you replace your roof, call Roof Savers. Introducing patent-pending Renew It 17 roof preservation, a breakthrough treatment that will extend your roof's life by 17 years with just one treatment.
If your roof is showing signs of aging, don't wait. Every day your shingles are exposed to harsh UV rays, storms, hail, and weather damage, they lose flexibility and protection.
Renew It 17 helps restore shingle flexibility, prevent granular loss, and provide powerful UV protection.
It's lab tested and backed by a 17-year transferable warranty. Think you need a new roof? Maybe not.
Roof preservation is around 70% less than the cost of a roof replacement.
Because let's face it, roofing materials and labor costs are through the roof.
That's why Roof Savers offers a free professional roof inspection.
We'll give you an honest assessment of your roof's condition.
If your roof qualifies, we can preserve it.
If it doesn't qualify, we can replace it.
But don't wait until a small problem becomes a major expense.
Protect your home, protect your investment, and add 17 years to your roof's life.
Call Roof Savers today and schedule your free roof inspection.
Because the longer you wait, the fewer options you may have. America's #1 choice for roof preservation is Roof Savers. Save your roof, save your money.
Here's one more look at our 10-day forecast. It won't be a washout this weekend, but we'll have some scattered showers and storms. Higher chance will be tomorrow at 40% with a high of 90 degrees. 91 with a 30% chance of rain on Sunday. Then as we go into next week, we'll see a bit more sunshine. Rain chances down to 20%, highs in the mid-90s, and the heat index between 100 to 105.
You know, several years ago, some local people created a star-spangled spectacular on a South Augusta road.
And if you drove down that old highway, you needed to be prepared to salute. Take a look in this classic Out There Somewhere with George Escala.
It may look like Main Street, USA on the 4th of July, but it's Old Highway 1, and it's looked like this for months. Dominique Brown lives nearby. He's seen the flags. Have you ever looked at him and thought, what the heck?
Yeah, I have actually. Like, every day going to work, just seeing them.
There are 6 3x5 flags, crisp, new looking. But not in front of any houses, not in front of any businesses. They're just on the side of Old Highway 1.
These flags, I put them up again at the beginning of the year. I bought some new ones, and we're going to just leave them up.
Richard Phillips and his wife Kathy are the ones waving the flag. They got the idea a couple of years ago when they drove through Aiken County, where there are U.S. flags on display. And they thought, why not go to the time and expense and put a half dozen up on Old Highway 1?
I just thought they looked really pretty and very patriotic, and being across the street from Fort Gordon, it just seemed appropriate.
The Phillips say when these flags wear out, they'll be replaced.
I got a dozen more on standby right now.
You get them on sale?
Yeah.
Phillips idea, Phillips work, Phillips flags, Phillips brackets. However, these are not the Phillips poles.
Well, we just figured it's easier to put them up and ask for forgiveness later instead of permission. It's easier to get forgiveness.
They are true flag fanciers, and we have no doubt what's number one on this old highway. Out there somewhere in Augusta, George Escala, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Yeah, way to go. Nice patriotic display, and probably since that story aired, they've been replaced.
We should go check it out.
We need to.
Have you ever seen them before in person?
I'm sure I have. Yeah, I get down to South Augusta a good bit. Good people. Well, that is our report for now. We appreciate you watching. We're back at 7 after World News Tonight.
And we'll see you again for News Channel 6 at 11. Have a great evening, everyone.
Tonight, the